Hi, this is Ron Tube. Today on the Hunter Colour of the Wild, we're here to take a look at the brand new DLC, which is the Pump, Flip and Fire Pack Weapon Pack. That's right. It comes out tomorrow, 26th of August. It's going to be $4.99 on all platforms. There's 3 weapons, which I'm going to be going over in great detail now. First at the shooting range, Hirschfelden, and then we're going to go out hunting. So let's get straight into it and see what it's all about. Now, first of all, what the Anthia Action 22 mag. So here we go. With any weapon pack, when you buy the DLC for real money, the weapons are free. It weighs 3, the accuracy is 100, recoil 15, reload speed 50, and hip shot is 86 with a magazine size of 10 rounds. So that's the Anthia Action 22 mag. Let's go on to compatible items. So there's 2 types of bullets. We've got the 22 mag hollow point bullet, 10 of those, and there's a cost. And we've got the 22 mag jacketed hollow point. As you can see, the effective range is 125 meters, and it's just the difference between the penetration and expansion. The recommended classes are 1 to 2, so it's nice to have a new small caliber rifle. 125 meters. We'll test this, like I say, at the range, then we'll go out shooting with it, see which is the best. Now, which do we go with? Normally it's just the normally go with we'll go with a hollow point bullets. I think the jacketed ones, we'll try those out and see how it fares at the range. So these are the different scopes you can have on this weapon. I will go with the Odin, which it goes on most guns now anyway, whichever we choose. On to the next weapon. We'll just find it. Where is it gone? There we go. So we've got the Frost 257. So as you can see, it weighs 3. The accuracy is 35. Recoil is 75, reload speed 52, hip shot 80, and magazine size 4 rounds. It's gone to compatible items. Classes 2 to 6. So is this a 243 beta or a Reaper? I don't know. We're going to see. I'm looking forward to it. Maybe I could do a review of those 3 against each other. I've done one with the 243 versus the Reaper before, so let me know if you want to see that with all 3. Recommended classes 2 to 6. So there you go. I'll use polymer tips with this. 200 meters penetration and expansion. As you can see, it's always the same between the 2 different bullets. The slight differences. It's just up to you. Most people use polymer tips in Hunter Colour Wild. So I don't see any reason not to do that if that's the option. But yeah, 2 to 6. There's a few rifles now in that range, so I'll be interested to see how this performs. Is it better than the legendary 243? These are all the scopes. Is it better than the Reaper, which has only just come out as well not long ago, which is slightly stronger than the 243, but the 243 seems to be very flat. Right, on to the 3rd and final weapon of the pack, the Giddens Coyote. As you can see, the 410. It weighs 2, accuracy of 33, recoil 78, reload speed 60, hip shot 88, 1 round on the magazine. Is that going to be a downfall for this weapon? I don't know. But you can have, it's a shotgun basically. That's where you find it. You can have bird shot, buckshot, slug shot. I'm going to use it with bird shot. The thing is, right, you've got 1 shot. So here's the details for it. You can see these on the right. But I'm just thinking, like, what's going to be the benefit of this? 1 shot. My dad used to own one of these, a 410. Like I say, I don't know. Be interesting to see how it fares when we test it out. And that's your point. That's your point of this video, is to test out the guns at the range, then go out hunting with them and give you my honest review. Right, so let's see what they sound like and what the reloads are like, the details. So we've got the Anthia first, and Anthia. They always name these so strange. Here we go. It's got a 10 mag clip. Interesting how the you slide the bar out and load it like that. 22 Magnum. Can't wait to see how this performs actually when we try it on the range. But now we go on to the Frost. That's next. So it looks iron sighted. That's a 4 mag, and that's as fast as you can fire it. A 2.57. And that's classes 2 to 6. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out. Then we've got the Giddens. Now this is only a one shot, and I'm like I say, I don't know how this is going to work out. It's a lever action, as you can see, brake action. The one my dad had used to fold and split in half actually. So it'll be interesting to see how this works out. But we're going to try it at the range right now, and you'll see. The proof is in the pudding. Like I say, that's why I like to test everything out. When I see a new weapons pack, I hope for one weapon, basically, when I do a weapons pack, that I will use on every hunt, or could replace an item on every hunt. So this is what I'm going to use first. The Anthia Action 22 mag. This is what I'm going to try first. We'll start off iron sighted. We'll work up to as far as it can shoot comfortably. Then we'll swap to a scope and see what's like at extreme range. So here it goes. First time using it. So pretty easy. 50 meters, iron sighted. No problem at all. Let's go 200 meters. See what it's like. No problem at all. The iron sight's pretty good on this, and the accuracy. So 100 meters, no issue. Where we should go? 150. Let's have a look how this goes. As you can see, 150 meters iron sighted. Pretty accurate. Nothing wrong with that. They'd be all kill shots. First time using it. So yeah, 150 meters iron sighted. So this is very good. I'm liking it. So even at 200 meters, you know what I mean? That's kill shot. We're in the target range, so can't moan about that. And that's just first time using it. Never shot at this range. Never shot it before, so that's not bad. For first time using it, dial that in, and that's gonna be very accurate. So yeah, and that's classes 1 to 2. So we'll put a scope on at 200. Just dial it in. Got the distance now. So that's no problem at all with scope. Let's go up some more, shall we? 250. Remember, this is only for animal classes 1 to 2. Close. We're just about there. But you can see, you know what I mean? It's not hard to dial in. So that's pretty good. Now this has got a 10 mag clip, so at places like Southeastern Park with lots of small game, be ideal. Get your foxes, but shoot your birds as well out the sky if one's like flying away and stuff. Well, I would go with that actually later in the video. 300 meters, dialing it in. So, you know what I mean? It's not hard. It's not hard with a bit of practice. That's accurate enough for me. Right. Should we try a bit further? I do like to push my items, but that is about where comfortable I'd feel shooting. But you could probably shoot even further than that with that an Anthia Action 22 mag, and like I say, we'll take that hunting in a minute, see what it's like in real life, because you never know, it might feel a bit weak, but it's nice to have a lower caliber rifle, a new one. Gives you the options of what you can use, and that's what it's all about. Some people might say, we've got this, we've got that already, but having a new option is good. Right, on to the frost. Start off iron sighted. So, not bad. Not bad. 50 meters, iron sighted. Pretty easy. Up to 100 meters. I'll be interested to see how this performs at distance with scope on. So 100 meters, not really much of an issue. Iron sighted. 150, let's try that. I basically go up to what I'd feel comfortable taking a trophy animal at the distances. $150 meters with practice would be no problem. Like I say, this is the first time I've ever shot him at target, so yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. 150 meters iron sighted with the frost, that's perfectly fine. Let's try 200 meters. I want to see how accurate this is compared to like the 243. I'm going to have to do a review video, aren't I? Because 243 is like, I like the Reaper, it's a bit more powerful, but the 243 is just flat and it just don't seem to miss. And it's very easy. So if it was a trophy on the line, you know what I mean, and he had one shot, I'd probably still go with the 243. But this is very, very nice shooting. 300 meters, look at that. First time shooting it. And this is classes 2 to 6. With a frost, with a scope on. Let's try 400 meters. First time, we'll dial it in. Say no more. Say no more. You know what I mean? Look at this. This is beautiful. So this could be the new 2 to 6 rifle to use. 500 meters. I'm just dialing in the distance. $500 meters, objective complete. So that's the frost. Very interesting indeed. That could be, that is the favourite I've tested up to yet. I didn't mind the Anthia either, but the Frost 257, that could be the new 2 to 6 class rifle. It could be the new one replacing the 243. I don't know. It's close. It's a very nice rifle. Right, on to the Giddens. Now, this is only meant for short range. It's a shotgun. It's one shot. So realistically, it's like one shot, close range. 50 meters. Do you know what I mean? Its range is up to 25, really, but I'm shooting 50. You can put bird shot, buckshot, slug shot in it. What are you going to realistically use this for? That's the thing. Some people like to just swap up the weapons, so people like that, it'll be ideal for that. 100 meters, a bit of a ask. We'll try it anyway. So we would have got that anyway. 100 meters, and that's bird shot. So we just got to aim up. But yeah, like I say, it's a 50 meter to say 75, be safe, really. And it's a one shot gun. I think that's got like limited appeal, really. The other two I love, but the Giddens, I can't really see a point of it. I really can't. Right, let's go and see how they perform out in the field and do some hunting. So first of all, the Anthia. So I've come to Salvation Park, the perfect place for it. Spotted a fox. First shot. Fox is going down. Beautiful. Now the good thing about this is it's classed as 1 to 2. That means you can shoot birds. So a bird's flying over your head, like we can hear now. Guess what? We can take it down if we hit it. So can we hit him? That's the difference. Can we hit him? And you never know, it might be like a diamond flying over above of a waterfowl species. Like I say, Salvation Park is lots of small game. Let's have a go. First go with it. Can we shoot the bird out of the sky? Yes, we can. So there you go. That's it. That's all you need. You know what I mean? That is good. So it's ethical. We can get bird species, waterfowl species flying by. You might be hunting fox at Salvation Park, small game somewhere else. Something flies by, bird wise, small classes, and you get it. That's perfect. So I'm very happy with that. So now we come to Askia Ridge, and I thought, what do we want to be hunting? It's for animal classes 2 to 6. Well, it makes sense to hunt some mule deer because everyone's on them since Askia Ridge came out, hunting for their great one mule deer. I had one, I've done a guide on one. Check it out if you ain't already. But let's just test them out. These are classes 5. So it'll be a good test for them. Just spotted a potential diamond, so we're going to give this a little whirl. Will the frost do its job? We will see. Classes 2 to 6. I'd normally hunt these with the Zaza, but I want to see how it performs on mule deer. So that's a beautiful mule deer. I think we've got a diamond here, but let's see. How does a Frost 257 perform? And that's going down. That's a nice shot. So, yeah, can't fault it. This is the thing, right? You can go to the range, hit the targets. It looks all great. And then you can go out and test them. And a rifle might seem a little weak or something like that. The first two have done their job exactly how I wanted them to perform. So I always say I look for one weapon in a weapons pack, and if that's brilliant and I could replace one of my other guns, so like for example the Frost, I could replace the 243 with it, or the Reaper, quite happily. Do you know what I mean? I could put that in its place and that's done its job. And same with the Anthia. I hate how it's called that. Anthia. But yeah, the same with that rifle. That's got multi-purposes. When I'm hunting, I can hunt small game if I'm hunting small game. And like I say, if there's waterfowl, like on South Eason Park, I can also take them out of the sky. If I just see a random diamond or rare flying by, and I'm not really hunting them, and we can still get it. So it is a diamond, and as you can see, look at that, left lung, right lung, done its job. So yeah, the Frost could be a 243 replacement and a Reaper replacement and a beautiful diamond mule deer. Hopefully we get another great one mule deer soon. It would be nice. So now on to the Giddens. We'll taxidermise that. We'll try the Giddens out. Now, I'm just going to try that on waterfowl because I don't see any point in using it on any other species. Well, why would you even have this, basically? I can't see the real reason for having it. Basically, classes 1 to 5, but it's one shot. The one shot, and basically when you crack it like I've just done or swap to other item, you have to wait to crack it again to reload it. So that costs you time, and you're going to see right now the problem with this. I like to do honest reviews, but watch when I shoot one of these pintails with birdshot, you'll see what I mean. Alright, just let them land. We're just going to shoot any of them, it don't really matter, but I just want to show you why. So we shot it, reload, and they're gone. There's nothing you can do about that. They're basically gone. So the one shot is a limiting factor, and the fact that it is a lever action limits it as well. Right, so that's all the guns tested out in the new pump, flip and fire pack weapon pack. Let me know what you think in the comments, which is your favourites. I'm going to go over my results and give you what I think of this weapon pack and see how it performs. So remember, this comes out on the 26th of August, which is tomorrow, on all platforms. It costs $4.99. So first we've got the Anthia. That's, I think, how you say it. Great rifle. Enjoyed this. Classes 1 to 2. Definitely worth using. That could be my inventory every time. The Frost. That could be a 243 replacement. It really could. And a Reaper replacement. So that's a great rifle. We might have to do a comparison between all three. Let me know if you want to see that. And then we've got the Giddens at the end, which to me, I don't see a point in it. So I've got 2 guns at the weapon pack, which I really like. And that's more than I hope for. I always hope for at least one. So it's been a success. It's been a great weapon pack. So I'm Ron McTube. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've been reviewing the pump, flip and fire weapon pack, out tomorrow, 26th of August, for the Hunter Colour Wild. Please let me know what you think in the comments and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.